It's actually a couple days after the 20-week appointment. I just didn't get a chance to like sit down and talk with you guys. So everything is good, everything is healthy. And I thought it was so cute because like baby did all the baby things during the ultrasound. So they like sucked their thumb, they had the hiccups at one point. So it was super cute to see. And like the pictures afterwards, like the 3D pictures we got weren't super great. It's really hard to tell. So like one of them looks a lot like Jordan, like they have like his family's like scowl. But then in another one, and I think it's just the picture, but like they have like my beak nose. So I'm like, this one looks like me. So I really don't know. I'm really curious to see what baby looks like. So we're actually about to head out and get some paint for the nursery. I'm gonna end up reusing, because I still have a lot of paint left over from when I redid my office. So I'm gonna use a lot of those. And then there's just one other color that I want to pick up. So I'm trying to think. Oh yes, so we do have the gender. It's in an envelope. I have no clue. Apparently, according to Jordan, the tech had slipped at one point and said a gender. I totally missed it. I don't know how he caught it. So he has a pretty good idea and he won't tell me because he doesn't want to ruin it for me. But otherwise, like I'm not gonna find out until the 30th. Oh, and it's so hard because the envelope is sitting in my office and it's taking like everything in me not to open it up and peek. But I don't want to ruin it for myself. So, like every morning at this point, I pretty much check my tummy and like first thing in the morning, before food, before water, like I feel like my stomach is getting so much bigger. I'm gonna be 6 months tomorrow. I know I'm just being overly paranoid, but I know that big babies run on Jordan's side of the family, and I believe they also run on my dad's side of the family. So even though my mom's side of the family has like 6-7 pound babies usually, I'm feeling like the odds are not in my favor. So I think I forgot to tell you, at the 20-week appointment, during the ultrasound they can tell the baby's weight. And at 20 weeks, baby was already 15 ounces, so almost a pound already. And so like I'm just so scared and nervous that this baby's gonna tear me apart. Overall, I don't think my weight gain has been bad. I don't think I've been eating that poorly. Like today's actually the biggest breakfast I've had in a while. Normally it's English muffin with cream cheese and then some kefir, which, if I can give you TMI real quick, if you want to stay moving during pregnancy, I highly recommend kefir. 100% over prune juice. Like this will keep you moving. Like it's full of probiotics and it's worked great for me. Anyway, so total I have gained 6 pounds, which I think is healthy so far at 6 months and for my weight before. So I don't think I've been being that bad. I think it's just genetics. I think this is just gonna be a big baby and I am so scared. Hey guys, I'm 23 weeks today. Oh, and I really need to invest in some like maternity stuff because things are starting, especially mostly right now, like my chest area, but like my tummy is getting to the point where like I need to get some stuff. So I haven't recorded like pretty much at all this past 2 weeks. Things have been really rough for Jordan's family, and like Jordan and I personally in our lives are good, but it's just been really tough trying to be there for family during some really, really difficult times. And some of it I've tried to like step away from a little bit because I was starting to get really stressed, which if it was just me I wouldn't care, but obviously I have a little passenger to think about too. So Christmas is almost here, just a few days now. Hopefully after that things will start to slow down at least a little bit. I am a little bummed because I had hoped to start getting some maternity stuff this month, but this month was just not a good month for it. Because it seems like everything came up this month. So like obviously Christmas, we planned for that, and then I mean we planned for the other stuff too, but it just like it all came due at the same time. So like Jordan needs new tires for his car, and he also needed a new battery this year as well. And then like some unexpected expenses, like one of his fillings ended up popping out, so he had to go in and get that fixed. And so between all of that and then like Christmas shopping, like we're pretty strapped this month. And then, as if like that wasn't enough, usually Jordan's company gives out like really nice bonuses around Christmas. And it's looking like this is going to be the first year that they're not going to do Christmas bonuses. Which, I mean, fortunately it's not going to like sink us or anything, but it's still a bummer because like that extra money is always so nice. Oh, so I've been feeling like a mess. So I wanted to look kind of nice today because like I'm also working on my first trimester vlogs. So I want to do like an intro for that. And like my hope is to get that out tomorrow. It just depends on how much I can get done today. But I've just been feeling like so chunky and so like trollish all the time. And it's starting to bum me out, like especially when I see like old videos and stuff and I like look so put together for the most part. So I think I need to start like making a real effort to like feel better and like take care of myself better instead of just walking around with messy hair, no makeup, and like big t-shirts. Present time. Oh, there's Lessa. You want presents? No? Yes? There she is. Come on.
You look a little slept out there, little girl.
Oh, I know it's early on. Oh, smoosh. Oh, smoosh. Yes, you'll get presents too.
I'm trying to hug all the
You'll get presents too. Don't worry. Okay. Yep, step all over me. That's fine. Presents? I know, you guys don't have a lot this year, and it's probably more for Bella, but... Look at that! Hey, Bella. Look! What's that? Do you recognize this sound? Yeah, pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat. Alright, which one do you want? You got your present first? Oh, your stocking? Too many decisions. Alright, let's open your present first. Ready? Ready? Let's open it up. What's in there? Oh my gosh, what's in there? Oh, lost interest. Bye.
Push.
What's in there? Push. Come on. I've been taking too long. I just want my present now. I want it now. Ready? What's in there? Is it a new toy? Yeah.
Whoosh.
Oh my god. Oh, maybe we should have done stocking first. It's Squish. It's Squish.
Squish.
Unbothered. Ooh. Nope, she likes that one. You want to give her one of those? Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, my favorite. Oh, it's a happy Squish dog. I'm so excited. He ended up getting me a serger. This has been on my list forever, but it keeps getting bumped down the priority list because it never felt super important. I'm so happy and excited, and like I can't wait to use it. Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be 24 weeks, and I've been editing my first trimester vlogs, and I can't. I had to take a break from it. I have a really bad habit of pausing a lot when I'm talking. I don't know if this is something that I do in real life, but if I do, I'm so sorry to anybody who ever has to have a conversation with me. Anyway, it makes it really, really annoying to edit because I have so many blank spaces that I have to go through and like chop out to have a coherent like thought process. And so I have week 4 through 13 that I have to edit, and it takes forever, and it just like kills my brain. So I'm taking a break, and I decided to go through and I want to empty out my closet of things that I just can't wear anymore, because one of the issues I'm starting to have is like my belly's sticking out enough now that like most shirts don't cover my maternity pants, so I get like that blue line, which isn't super flattering. So I'm just gonna go through and set aside things that I can't wear right now that are too tight or don't cover my belly or whatever. And then my hope is starting next week that I can start buying maternity stuff. So I've already gone through like ThredUp and I've saved a bunch of items that I want to get. I'm hoping that they wait around for me. And then I also might check up like a couple other thrift stores like in our area. And then I also want to, I know that there's a mall near us that has a maternity shop, so I'm going to check them out as well. And I don't want to go overboard, but I'm trying to get myself to a place now where like I'm getting back into a routine because I've been having a really hard time, like probably for the past 5 months I've been in goblin mode. So last night was the first night in probably, well, 5 months that I wore my night guard. So that's nice because I'm back to brushing my teeth twice a day now, whereas before, like, I was lucky to get 1 day, if I'm being honest. I currently have like my morning medications and my night medications, so all of my night medications I had on my nightstand, so I've moved those all out to the kitchen. So in order to take like my night pills, I have to actually like get up and go to the kitchen and like make it a conscious thing instead of like going to bed at 6 o'clock and like vegging out until I fall asleep. So I'm trying really hard to get into a routine. And part of that is I miss looking nice. So that's been really bumming me out because like I see myself in the camera, I'm like, my arms look bigger and like my breasts definitely are bigger. And like obviously like my stomach is going to be bigger, but I expected that. Like that's not something that's like bothering me so much. Oh, but like my butt and my thighs, don't even get me started. So I want to get stuff that makes me feel good. It makes me feel nice, and like I'm tired of living in like my tie-dye PJs, and like I need to make an effort. Or once baby's here, it's going to get so much worse, and I need to get back into a routine now before baby's arrived and like get myself to a good place mentally. So wardrobe felt like a good step. Oh, I am also back exercising again. I just had my first walk this morning, so I want that to be a daily thing again because that was something else that kind of fell to the wayside. I'm making conscious efforts. This ended up being more items than I think I was emotionally prepared for. I am so excited. Today, Jordan and I are finally going to learn the gender of our baby. Even from the beginning, I felt like it's a boy, but I kind of hope it's a girl just because that's what would be convenient. Because like all of my sisters have had girls, so there's going to be so much stuff that I can get from them. But then like my dad doesn't have a direct granddaughter. He only has granddaughters through marriage. And I don't know. I'll love them no matter what, but I hope it's a girl. What's your prediction?
I'm thinking it's a girl.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh man.
Becca's already
It's been such a build up for so long. We've had this since November. Oh my god. We've had it for a while.
And she's been good too.
I've been really good.
That you know.
Alright.
It's a boy.
We did call it. It's a boy, no girl for you. You have to try
baby.
Have you got names picked out yet?
For the girl. Oh, okay, but this kind of sucks because we have no clue what to name them. No clue.
Oh no!
I said, I feel like it's a boy, but I want it to be a girl.
Yeah, they're like kicking me really hard. I can't say they anymore. He's kicking me really hard right now.
Yeah, he's like, you guys want
Maybe
a
he's
girl.
mad because you guys keep saying you want him to be a girl.
I think that we need to do a toast
I drank my coffee.
to you guys. You're going to be wonderful parents. I'm so excited.
The baby boy.
Here's the baby boys.
Keep the diaper over it.
I can hear you now.
Okay, that's good. All right. Any guesses what your grandchild's gonna be?
Gonna be a boy.
What do you think, Dad?
Well, it's gotta be a girl, because you gotta give me a granddaughter.
The reason I say a boy is because of his sickness.
Yeah. All right. You guys are gonna have a grandson.
Grandson.
Yeah, it's a boy.
Wants intuition.
Yeah.
You're so sick. I figured it's gotta be a boy, because
Yeah.
with my girls, I was never sick.
Yeah. Well, and I felt even from the beginning that it was gonna be a boy, but it's not. You're not out of the running yet, Dad. You could still have a granddaughter because we're gonna try. We'll try for a second child too. So.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm just happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, as long as you're doing good and you're happy with a boy, that's fine with me. But,
Yeah, we're both happy. Yeah. I just did some shopping with my sister-in-law today. I got some cute stuff. My main goal was maternity, which I did find a few things, and I do have more stuff coming tomorrow that I found on ThreadUp, but I'm not going to show you that stuff yet. But I do want to show you some of the other things that I found because it's super cute. So I'm not typically into like this corny stuff, but as soon as I saw it, I really wanted to get it and surprise Jordan with it. They're matching mugs that say Mom and Dad on them. They're so cute. Baby's making me sentimental. Also at Target, I ended up finding this super cute little, like, I don't know if it's a lamb or a bear. I think it's a bear. Like a little bear stuffy. It's so cute. It's so soft. I'm like, I gotta get it for baby. And then at TJ Maxx, I ended up finding these starlights. It was only like $7. So I'm like, either I can use it in my office or I can use it in the nursery because it's kind of on theme. Yeah, the rest is maternity stuff, and my hope is to do like a video just on maternity clothing. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. So I'm pretty happy. I managed to get a $20 fix, so I'm back working out of my office again, which is nice because working off of the huge TV was just not doing it for me. So like I was on the hunt for like a $20 monitor. I'm like, I don't want to spend more than $20. I don't want to, you know, like I just, I want to save up for a new setup. And so I was like, I'm going to check Marketplace, I'm going to check thrift stores, like I'm going to check wherever I can to try and find like an HDMI compatible monitor. And like I was even looking so far as like, I'll buy an adapter. If it doesn't have HDMI, like I'll buy an adapter. Like as long as like it's a $20 fix, like I'll be happy. So there were actually a couple monitors that I found on Marketplace that by the time I got around to them, they'd already sold. And then yesterday it was so sweet. Like Jordan was late coming home and I didn't know why, and he was being kind of like shady about it. And then he comes walking in with a monitor. Apparently he had found another one on Marketplace. I ended up working out. It was like 15 minutes from his work. So I'm really happy. I actually have a setup again in my office, and now I just need to like save up and get a nice new setup again. I say again, but like part of my problem is I always like cheap out and I get the bare minimum to get me by, and I'm tired of doing that. I just want to save up and get something nice. So that's my goal right now, but this'll work for now. Hey, I'm currently working on my month 5 vlog and I'm behind. I meant to get it out today and I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Today I am 26 weeks along and we've been a bit busy, so I haven't had a chance to sit down and like update you guys on anything. So I did just last week, I believe, have my 24-week appointment. And as I had mentioned to you guys before, I was like getting really paranoid and like psyching myself out that I was, or that baby was too big. And so I brought that up to the OB and asked her if we could please go over the ultrasound and just kind of go over where baby's at. Because like I know he's healthy, but I was really worried that he was going to be a big baby. And so currently, I shouldn't say currently, at the time of the 20-week ultrasound, he was in the 87th percentile, I believe she said. So bigger, but not horrible, I guess. But then I guess like each part of their body hits like on different percentiles or something. I'm not sure 100% how it works, but I guess his head is in like the 54th. And everybody I tell that to gives me a weird look, and now I'm getting paranoid about that my baby's gonna have like a really small head. But I feel like 54 is like average, right? And so like when she told me, I was happy because like he wasn't gonna have a big head, right? Which is something you don't want when you're pushing him out. Right. So like out of 100, 54th means like his head is bigger than 54% of babies' heads, right? So which is like smack dab in the middle. So he's average. But like the look everybody gives me makes me so paranoid. We also discussed, because I had COVID and I already told you guys that increases the risk of stillbirth, and I have been taking my daily low dose aspirin, which she said is great, and like there are more things that they're gonna do as well just to be on the overly cautious side. She told me not to worry about it, that there really isn't enough studies to say one way or the other, but there's enough to suggest that it may cause more stillbirths. So it sounds like, I thought she said starting the 36th week that they're gonna want me to start doing regular ultrasounds. And I do know that she had mentioned potentially inducing me early so that I would deliver him early. And so honestly, I should just have her clarify that more with me, because I'm still a bit foggy on the details, but it kind of sounds like they are too, because there just isn't enough data saying one way or the other. But my next appointment's in a couple weeks. That'll be the 28th appointment, or the 28-week appointment. And that also reminds me, I'm gonna have to do that probably Friday. Today's Wednesday. I really don't want to. I'm just so sick of blood work, but around week 24 they want you to do the glucose test, so I'm gonna go into the lab Friday, I think, and drink the thing and have the blood drawn. And then I was also noticing online too, it looks like she put in an order for another round of the complete blood count, which my other one was fine, and I don't know if this is normal. I'm hoping it's normal. Otherwise, I don't know why she would need like another complete blood count like a few months after the last. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would rather they were safe than sorry. I hate having my blood drawn. And last time it was like 15 vials and I barely made it through, and Jordan's not going to be with me this time, and like I just really don't want to. And I'm already psyching myself out, and I honestly, I just need to stop. I'm stressing. I just got ready. I need to just go and get this done, otherwise I'm going to stress about it all day. So today I'm going in for the glucose test, and it's not even necessarily the results of the test that I'm worried about, although like it is definitely on my mind, because like if I fail this one then I have to go in for I think like the 5-hour one. I don't want to do that. But no, what I'm worried about is just having my blood drawn, because like I hate it so much and I really don't want to. Oh, so I'm about to go in and get that done so like I can just stop thinking about it. Also, look at this baby bump. He's getting so big. It was awful. But it's done, so now I get to go home. Just got home. Obviously, I was being a bit dramatic. It wasn't that bad. So if you have never done a glucose test before, I guess I'll run you through like how it works. And if you have done a glucose test, then you already know. So when I got to the lab, and as I was checking in, The nurse grabbed a bottle of the glucose, which is like this orange flavored drink. It's probably like about 10 ounces. And the bottle said 50 grams, so I'm assuming that means 50 grams of sugar in it, and like you could taste it. It basically tasted like somebody dumped a crap ton of sugar into orange Gatorade. So like if it wasn't so sweet, the drink wouldn't have been that bad. But the worst part was just the hour wait, because they wanted me to wait in the waiting room. They didn't want me walking around because I guess that would spike your blood sugar and then like throw off the test. So you basically had to like sit in one place for an hour. Like you could get up and use the bathroom if you had to, but like for the most part they wanted you sitting down for that hour. So for me, and despising getting my blood drawn, it was basically a miserable hour of dreading getting my blood drawn, which ended up not being that bad this time. Like it was only 2 vials. I was really worried that it was going to be more because online it said they had put in an order for a CBC, which is the complete blood count, which was like 15 vials when I did it the last time. So I may have just misunderstood, or I might be in for a rude awakening later. So I don't have anything super pressing today. I gotta catch up on some chores and then pay some bills. But otherwise I might just play Minecraft the rest of the day because it's kind of one of those days. Oh, but I was realizing that I haven't yet updated you guys on how the blood test turned out. And it was just a case of like no news is good news. So when we got the results, baby is low risk for all the genetic disorders. And then I also did the carrier test. And my carrier test was negative for all the genetic markers. So because of that, Jordan doesn't have to do the carrier test at all. Because at worst, if he was a carrier for anything, then like our baby could potentially be a carrier, but like they wouldn't actually get the disorder. So that's good, and I'm glad, because like I don't want Jordan to like suffer, but at the same time it's like I'm doing everything. And it would have been nice if he could have given up a couple vials for the cause, but it's whatever. I'm super excited. I got the results back from my glucose test and it was really good. So the range was 70 to 130 is the healthy range, and I was 87, so I'm so happy right now. It was the test that I was dreading the most because diabetes does run in my family and I am technically obese, and so like I was worried. I was really worried. And then also I am very happy because I ended up calling a local pediatric office that my OB had recommended. We all set up with a pediatrician now, and we just have to call once baby's born to set up the first appointment. So that's taken care of, so that's another thing that's like off my mind and I can stop worrying about. So the big things right now, I just have to finish the nursery, which my goal is to finish it by the end of January. And then there's also a couple projects that I'm going to be making for baby, which I'm thinking of doing separate videos for, so you'll see them if they happen. But I'm really happy right now.